Hello and welcome to our letter of the day video. Today's letter is the letter M. Letter M looks like this. There's the uppercase and lowercase m. Let's make the sign language M. Just make the number 3 with your fingers and then stick your fingers together like that. So show me 3 and then make sure your fingers are all together and then let them rest in front. That's the sign language for M. Now let's see if we can sing the ABC song and remember all the other letters. You ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, and that's our letter for today. The letter M looks like that. Well, now let's decorate the letter M together. M is for monsters, so I'm going to make this M look like a monster. I'm using a marker. Marker also starts with M. And I'm just going to color in the letter M with a marker. And then I'm going to add some wiggly eyes to make mine look like a monster. If you don't have any wiggly eyes, you could draw some eyes on or cut some out of paper and glue them on. Or you can just decorate yours with markers and just be done, because M is for monster and M is for markers. Okay, I'm doing it quickly. You'll probably take your time and make a really cool looking monster. I'm almost done. I'm going to be adding on some wiggly eyes with glue, so let me dot that on right now. And I think I'll add 6 eyeballs to my monster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So here we go. Okay, so there you have it. There's my letter M monster. Let me see, there's the other eyeball. Ta-da! Okay, so now we're going to see if we can write the letter M. To write the letter M, we're going to start at the top. We're going to make a number 1. We're going to go back to the top and slide down and walk back up and slide down again. That's the uppercase letter M. Now let's see what that looks like on the handwriting house, okay? So we're going to make our number 1 to start with. Then we're going to go all the way back to the top. We're going to slide down and walk back up and slide down again, just like that. Let's do it again. Make the number 1 and then slide down and up and down. Number 1 and then down and up and down. So that's the uppercase M, and we used a big number 1. For lowercase m, we're going to use a little number 1. So let's make a number 1, trace back up and go over, just like that 2 times. So go down, make a number 1, and then come back up and hop over 2 times. Let's see what that looks like on the handwriting house, okay? We're going to be downstairs this time since it's the little m, and we're going to make the number 1 and then go over 2 times. 1, trace back up, over. Number 1 and then over. Number 1, over. That's the lowercase m. And now I want to show you what letter M sounds like. Watch my lips. They're going to disappear as I make the letter M sound. Did you see that? My lips disappeared. You try. That's what the letter M says. It sounds like what I say when I eat something yummy like chocolate cake, which is my favorite. I say, That's the letter M sound. And now we have a little game. There are lots of yummy foods that start with M. I'm going to read some of the names of those foods, And if it starts with M, then I want you to say But if the food doesn't start with M, just shake your head. No, thank you. All right, are you ready? Okay, what about the first one? Melon. Melon starts with M. Melon. What about mango? Broccoli. Broccoli. Macaroni. Cauliflower. Marshmallows. Mushrooms. Brussels sprouts. Muffins. Well, you did a great job deciding which of those foods starts with M. Now, what does M say one more time? Now that we know the sound, let's blend and read with it, okay? Can you tell me what the vowels are before we get started? The vowels are good. A, E, I, O, and U. Okay, now we're going to put the M sound with each of these vowels. All right, here we go. Ah, ma, ma. Eh, me, me. I, me, me. Ah, ma, ma. Last one. Ma, ma. Now let's try to turn these into real words, okay? I want this first one to say map. So what letter says p, 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 like popcorn? P, p, p. That's the letter P. So let's read this word, okay? Map, map, map. I want this next one to say men. So what letter says n, as in no, n? That's the letter N. So let's read this, okay? Men, men. I want this next one to say mit. So what letter says t, 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 like a ticking clock? That's letter T. Let's read this word. Mitt, mitt, like a catcher's mitt when you play baseball. This next one I want to say mom. So what letter says That's our letter for today, letter M. Let's read this word. Mom. Mom. Now you know how to spell mom. M-O-M. Mom. The last one, I want to say mud. So what letter says d, 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 d? That's the letter D. So let's read this word together. Mud. Mud. Well, you did such a great job reading, but we're not finished yet because we still have to read our sight word reader. What word is this? Do you remember? We've been working on it this week. Where? Where? Okay, what's this word? Is. Is. Look, there's an M. My. My. Let's try that one more time, okay? Where is my? Now, everything that you're going to see on this reader starts with the letter M. Okay, so here we go. Put your finger right here where the dot is. And every time you say a word, move your finger to the next dot. Where is my, what's this? Mitten. Let's do the next one. Where is my mailbox? Last one. Where is my moon? Wow, you did a great job reading. Well, I have to tell you something. There's a little problem. There are some monsters for math today that have no eyeballs. Can you help me add some eyes to these monsters? I'm going to roll the dice and you tell me what number it is. Okay, so what number is this? That's the number 3. So the purple monster in the middle is going to get 3 eyes. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do one more and one less. That's what we're doing for math today. So the purple monster has 3. What is one less than 3? If you took one eyeball away, how many would be left? Just 2. So one less than 3 is 2. Okay, let's go back to the purple monster. He has 3 eyes. What is one more than 3? If I added one more. So if there were 3 eyes and I added one more eye, how many would that be? That would be 4. Good job. Now take a look at this, everybody. 2, 3, 4. It's kind of like when you're counting. So one less than 3 is the number that comes right before 3. One more than 3 is the number that comes right after 3. Okay, let's do another one. Let's first, though, take all these eyeballs away. Uh-oh, they're going to need more eyeballs. Let's roll. What number is this? That's the number 4. So let's put 4 eyeballs on the purple monster, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. What is one less than 4? 3. One less than 4 is 3. 3 is the number that comes right before 4 when you're counting. Okay, go back to the 4 and tell me what is one more than 4? What number comes next after 4? 5. So this monster, this pink monster, gets 5 eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do another one, okay? We're going to have to get all these monsters' eyeballs to fall down. Uh-oh, sorry, monsters. Let's roll again. Okay, this time, what number is this? That's a 5. So let's put 5 eyeballs on the purple monster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The blue monster needs 1 less. So how many would that be? 1 less than 5. That would be 4. So let's count 4 eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. The pink monster needs 1 more than 5. So what number would that be? That's number 6. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You did a great job today with 1 more and 1 less. And now I want to talk about our shape for today. Our shape for today is this shape right here. Can you tell me what shape this is? It's a trapezoid. Poor trapezoid has no top. He used to be a triangle, but now he's not. Let me draw a top on him. Do you see it looks like a triangle? But now he's not a triangle anymore. His top is gone. Poor trapezoid has no top. He used to be a triangle, but now he's not. Can you say trapezoid? Trapezoid. Well, for art today, we're going to be making a Stuffy. We're going to be making a monster Stuffy, and you might be surprised what we'll be using. Let's head to the art table. Today for art, we're going to be using an old winter mitten. If you don't have an old mitten or you don't want to mess up your mitten from winter time, you can just use a rubber glove. This is just like one of the rubber gloves you might use if you were washing dishes, or if you're going to the dentist or the doctor for a checkup anytime soon, you might ask them for a rubber glove. Okay, first we're going to stuff this glove. Now, you might can use Kleenex or tissues, or maybe you have an old stuffed animal that's busted like mine. Mine had a hole in it, so I'm going to borrow the stuffing out of this stuffed animal. You might even have an old pillow. Look around so that you don't have to go and buy anything for this project. Just look around and find something that you can use to stuff your monster Stuffy. Now, if you're going to use this glove again, you don't want to glue the top. You can hot glue the top if you're done with the glove and it's an old one, or you can just fold down the top if you'd like to, if you're going to use this next winter. Okay, next I just cut out some felt and I'm going to let that be his mouth. And then I'm going to glue on some wiggly eyes. So there you have it. You can decorate your monster Stuffy any way you'd like to. Now I'm going to come over and we're going to do some science together. Okay, for science today, I have some supplies over here on the table. I have a jar. If you want to try this at home, you can also use a water bottle. That works just fine. Inside of this jar, I'm going to add some vinegar. Okay, I didn't need that much, but you can add as much or as little. You'll see in a moment how we're going to use that. All right, next I'm going to blow up a balloon. I'm going to pinch it down with my fingers, and I'm going to draw a monster on the front. I'm going to make a big eyeball like this. Okay. Next, I'm going to add 2 ears. And I'm going to give him a smile and some teeth and a little nose. So there's my monster. So I'm going to let him go now. Listen to this. Kind of makes a silly sound, doesn't it? Next, I'm going to add some vinegar into the balloon. So I'm just using a funnel to put that on the end of the balloon like this. And then I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of baking soda into the funnel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that all that baking soda gets down into the balloon. Okay, when you mix 2 things together, if something happens, then that's called a reaction. So we're going to see if we can get a reaction by mixing vinegar and baking soda. So I'm just going to take this balloon and I'm going to put it over the mouth of the bottle. Okay, there you go. I think we're going to see a monster grow right before our eyes. Let's see if when we mix those 2 things together, if there's a reaction. If there is, it's called a chemical reaction. Let's do it. Is something happening? I think so. A monster is growing right before our eyes. Wow, that is pretty cool. It's getting bigger and bigger, and look in the jar. Look at all the bubbles. That was quite a big reaction. Well, when 2 things mix, we call it a chemical reaction if something happens, and something definitely happened. That was super cute. Well, I have a story for story time, and it's called How to Catch a Monster. Now, monsters aren't really real, are they? No, but it's fun to read about them and see them in movies. So let's read this together. How to Catch a Monster by Adam Wallace and Andy Elkerton. School is done. I'm heading home. It was such an awesome day. I got the role of Ninja Master in this year's school play. So now I'm feeling brave and strong and full of courage too. But if I'm going to be a hero, then there's one thing left to do. See, there's a monster in my closet with claws and teeth and hair, and tonight I'm going to scare him. He lives just right through there. I spot my monster right away. He's practicing his roar. He almost scares me half to death, but I won't be scared anymore. I reach into my bag of tricks and pull out my first trap. I'll catch my monster right away. It'll be a snap. Okay, he's stronger than I thought, but I'm not finished yet. I'll catch him in my super sticky ninja nabbing net. Heck, he's just escaped again. But my next trap will not miss. I'll give him every trick I've got. He won't get out of this. I stare at him and he stares back. His monster eyes look sad. I'm sorry, friend. I really am. Oh, please just don't be mad. I never meant to scare you. I did it by mistake. It's hard to play when you're asleep. I want you wide awake. So then I stop my ninja bot and he pulls the bars apart. I shake his hand and then he smiles and points right to his heart. That's how we say hello, my friend. We do it all the time. Just take a whiff, you'll see I smell like strawberries and lime. And then he takes me to his house, which seems a little weird. He lets me greet his mom and dad. Is this the creature that I feared? We play for hours and have such fun and eat volcano pie. And when he throws me in the air, he throws me really high. Then at last it's time for bed. He helps me brush my teeth, but he squeezes all my toothpaste out. He's strong beyond belief. The night is done and Mom comes in to tuck me nice and tight. I'm glad I'm feeling safe and sound. It's time to say good night. And look at the monster from the closet. He's saying, good night. The end. Well, I had fun today with letter M and monsters. Tomorrow we're going to do N. N is for noisy, so we're going to make some noise. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.